Hey, beautiful people, welcome or welcome back again to the channel. Hey, we're going to have so much fun today. Today, we are going to be talking all things Saudi. Okay, so it's not the usual, of course. I'm just waiting for my guests to join and then we can start. But yes, guys, how are you all doing? I'm just checking to make sure everything is fine. It's all here. And I'm gonna share on my Instagram. Let me know where you're watching me from. And hi, Valentine. Hi, wait, all of you are here on time. Hey, God, I feel like I was going to be late. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Hi, my darlings. Guys, I'm going to share this, okay? So if you're watching me, please share as well. And we can start. But before we start, what's happening? Just me. What have I missed? I feel like I've been watching from Babylon. Valentine, yeah, take your time. Take your time. I feel like I've been out for a long time. What's happening, guys? I've not done live stream on YouTube. So this is streaming on YouTube and also my Facebook. I've not gone live on YouTube for a long time. But I hope people will forgive me. But if you want to be seeing me go live more frequently, make sure you're following my Facebook page. It's still Nosteo. Hi from Marichus. Hi Kuma. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. I'm just going to share it now. What's happening, guys? Hi. What's happening, guys? What is up? What is up? So we are going to be talking all things Saudi. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. I'm just trying to share it on my Instagram so others can know we've started. But yes, hi Asanda, how are you doing? What is happening in your area? Share, copy, link. What is happening, guys? Please make sure you're liking this video already. We can have some nice chit chat. Join here. NHSP rise. Hey, guys, is this Monto? Hey, is this Monto? Is this Monto? What are you using your money for? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. This is like a free, I don't know if I'll say it's free money or what will I call it. But anyways, we're having it this month. And I think the next is the first one of payment is this month. I don't know when the next one will be, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know what I'll use my money for. Probably I'll use to travel. You know, they pass that one. You know, they pass that one. But I'm happy that we can have someone. How much are you crediting me? Send me your account details. Me, Odogu the spender. Send me your account details. I'm just waiting for our guests to join. Then we can start up talking about Saudi. Guys, before we start, what's your expectation when you hear Saudi Arabia as a nurse, practicing as a nurse in Saudi Arabia? What comes to your mind? What comes to, because let me not lie, when I was in Nigeria, I used to hear not so nice things about Saudi Arabia. But my friend, my guest today, she has, I think she's here now. Let me add her. Hi, Oma.
Hi, dear.
You're live already.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm okay. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for having me.
Were you sleeping? I know it's late where you are. I think it's like, what's the time? 7 o'clock?
Okay. Good evening.
Good evening. I think it's like
I'm back.
Is it 7 o'clock where you are?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? I can hear you.
What's going on?
I can hear you.
Can't hear you.
You can't?
No.
Okay. Do you want to exit and come back? Because I can hear you.
Okay, I will leave and come back if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. and I don't know if others. Guys, were you able to hear? Hi, baby. You are back. Saudi is no different and can be more than the UAE, but let's hear from them. Yeah, let's hear from her because I don't like yes say. I want to hear from someone that has experienced it. Although everybody experience might be different. Like somebody might be in Saudi and might not have it that good, but another person might be in Saudi and have it good. Okay, so in as much as it's good to hear from someone that is there, we should also bear in mind that everybody's experience will be definitely different. Okay, she's coming back again, so I'm gonna add her. Hi, Oma.
I'm
I
back.
can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Oh, somebody's saying hi from Saudi. Hi, Haru.
Hello, who is saying hi from Saudi?
Hawa, Uma. Thank you for
Oh.
joining. Right, see, me, I am here to learn because I've heard so much about Saudi Arabia, and I'm sure everybody here is here to learn as well.
I know you've been thinking, these people are dying already in Saudi.
The things we've heard, but it's like I always say, the media always try to portray a particular country
Yeah.
either too good or too bad. So it's always good to hear from someone that's always experienced it themselves.
I absolutely agree.
Okay, so
actually, before I came, I was also thinking that way, but
I
okay.
know, right? So I'll let you introduce yourself, and then we'll start from there. So
okay.
Well, let me introduce myself.
My
Maybe some
name
people
is
do not know
Nurse
me.
Oma, of course.
Okay.
I am a nurse, a registered nurse from Nigeria. I also schooled in the Philippines. I know you're just knowing that.
Did you school? Are you joking? Wait, no. You schooled in the Philippines. Which school? Oh no, don't worry. We'll talk about that later.
I know you're just knowing that.
No, really. Okay, no, we'll talk about that later.
Yes, I was in the Philippines as well. Yes. Yeah, so I'm a registered nurse. I have worked in, Nigeria with NGOs. I've also worked with Chibok girls when they were first released and all that. Yes. First-hand information.
Oh my God. Like your CV must be very, very rich. Hey.
I don't have money. It's Johnson.
No, I mean your CV, like your curriculum writing.
Yeah.
It will be very, very rich.
The CV, we are still growing.
Wow.
We are still growing. Anyway, I'm also a registered nurse here in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So alhamdulillah.
Are you a Muslim?
I'm not. I'm a Christian.
Oh, why you go to Rome? You behave like the Romans, right?
Yes. Anyway, I'm from Kogi State, and then of course I was born and brought up in the north. So
I love that.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you are very open to learning new culture and also learning, because that's one thing about life. When you go to a particular country, try and merge. It doesn't mean you have to do exactly everything they do, right? Just respecting their culture.
Yeah.
And I also see that you wear the hijab and all, and I'm like,
I'm wearing it too. You saw it.
Yeah, but I feel like that is good. I mean, I know I've read books that it's not compulsory to wear all those things, but I feel like it's just you respecting their culture.
Exactly. Don't know what we say anything to you, but it feels strange. You're the only one working without one.
I know.
And sometimes the thing is nice. Let's be honest. People in Nigeria wear hijab, so it wasn't strange for me when I came here. My friend in the UK, she would tell me, I'm a Muslim one. You're wearing more hijab than me. You should start wearing one. No, the UK, like this. You can start. Anyone can start something, so that's fair.
Yeah. I feel like if I ever find myself in Saudi, I also want to wear hijab. Not because I'm a Muslim, but even when I went to Morocco, like I was wearing their headscarf most of the time. I feel like it's just you.
Yes, I saw the whole rap thing you
I feel
were
like
doing.
it's just you respecting their culture.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and sometimes it's nice to just do some of these things that people don't expect you to do. Even yesterday when I posted about this, someone messaged me, "Hi, Oma, like this. Are you a Muslim now?"
Right. Okay. So, how long have you been a registered nurse?
I've been a registered nurse for 11 years. This is my 11th year anyway. I never
That's
owed
sweet.
like that too.
It's not even 11 years. Ah, that's like a long time. Congratulations. It's not easy at
Thank
all.
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
The big question.
11 amazing years.
Mm, why did you
Hmm.
choose to go to Saudi? Like, why Saudi Arabia?
Okay, honestly, I didn't think about it. I just woke up one day. I just woke up one day, and then my sister and I were discussing with my then brother's girlfriend. Anyway, she's his wife now. And then we
Mm,
were talking. I was like, I want to travel. See how people are just traveling. Maybe I would not come about travel. Then I called a friend. He was in
mhm.
Maldives then. He's a nurse. Now he's in the UK. So I called him. And then we were talking, and he was saying, Chief, are you sure you want to go to this place? I didn't know you like these places now. Let me give you contact. And I was like, okay. Then I spoke to my sisters about it. They were all surprised, like, you want to go to Saudi? I said,
Yeah,
yes.
you want
You
to?
know, yeah. So for me, I went to YouTube. I went to start searching Nigerians in like I couldn't find any specific information that I wanted. So
Hi.
but then I just choose. Okay, let me take up the challenge. Personally, I like to do something new, especially when it comes to nursing. So I just picked up my bags. Agent called me to Abuja. I don't know the man. I don't know. Yeah. I
Are you
reached
for
in, took a
real?
flight. Yeah, I was living in
That's
Yola.
risky. Oh. You
I
have
took a,
mind,
yes,
though.
I know. I took a flight to Abuja. I did medicals. I did my visa, thumbprint, and all that. And within a week, my visa was out. And then, of course, my plane ticket. Tan, 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 tan. I
So,
arrived Saudi. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what I wanted,
did your
Yeah,
agency
so
pay for everything?
yeah.
Wow.
Actually, the government, Saudi government paid because I work with the government. Yeah. So they paid for everything. And I think the only thing I paid for was my visa. And then it was not expensive. The
Is it up to
visa, the
50,000?
medicals. Yeah. But Saudi paid for my flight. They paid a few other things like that. So, you know, and then of course, free accommodation. When
I
I
wait.
saw package.
Wait, see, like the perks in Saudi Arabia is really, really
No,
enticing. I will
when
not
I
lie.
saw the
Wait, do
package,
you get free tax? Do you
mm-mm,
get taxed?
no tax. If your salary is 1,000 naira, just be sure that you will take 1,000 naira. Nobody is cheating anyone.
Hmm.
Then I saw the thing. No
See,
tax.
do you know
Okay,
that?
free
Let me tell you
accommodation.
something. Do
Okay.
you know that there's a company
Uh-uh.
that takes British nurses to
Mm-mm.
Saudi Arabia and pay them
Okay.
double? Apparently, there's a thing that British nurses or British passport holders get paid like
Yeah.
double in Saudi. So they
British,
contacted
American
me.
passport. Mm-mm.
So they contacted me, and guys, the amount they told me, God.
Come
The
now,
only
it's
thing that
only
is
one
stopping me is
year.
like I don't have a British passport yet.
Mm-mm.
So they say, oh, anytime I
Mm-mm.
get my passport, I can. But
Mm-mm.
the amount, see, I'm here to
Okay.
learn a lot because I feel like people are in
Okay.
money and people don't know.
I
Okay,
am
so
money.
I'm telling you, like, I don't know, but the pay was really
Yeah.
better than
Yeah.
what we are having
Yeah.
here. And the fact
Mm-mm.
that free accommodation,
No
I
tax.
think transportation as well, because your accommodation will be within
Yeah,
the hospital.
if you live outside the hospital, the government accommodation, if you decide that you don't want to stay here and then you live outside, I think for us Nigerians, when we came,
Mm.
it was not applicable that they were going to make pay for your accommodation. But for the doctors, of course, they were going to pay for them because they didn't make provision for accommodation. But we signed a new contract like 2 months ago. So in that new contract, of course, they were going to pay the Nigerian nurses for accommodation. So if I decide to live outside, of course, they will pay me, accommodation for a whole year. But if you live outside, they still pay you for transportation to work, even if it's just a trackable distance. But for we that live in the government accommodation, my dear, it's comfy now. I don't have to pay any bills, no light bills, no water bills, nothing. I just walk down to the hospital, so that's fair for me. Sorry, a call
Wow.
from my brother.
Yeah, it's
That's
fine.
fair for me. Yeah. So they get to pay for some of these things, transportation when you live outside, and it's not small money. Oh. because
Wait,
my friend
wait,
had
wait,
moved
wait,
out with
wait.
her
Let's not talk about
family.
money. Yeah, don't talk about money yet. Well, let's take it slow. Because you just make me want to leave this place now.
Please come
Calm down.
now.
Calm down.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I will be coming down.
So, so with your
Yeah.
visa, are you able
Mm-mm.
to move to Saudi with your family, or it's just you?
Actually, you can move with your family, but what they do is the visa itself that you will have, you come in with a tourist visa. And then
Mm.
when you come in, yeah, your workplace, your office, or whichever hospital you're resuming, the management will apply for you to have your resident permit. So once you have your resident permit, they will cancel the tourist visa. So you have 5 years, to be around without renewing. And then for family, of course, you can bring your family, but the problem is your spouse cannot work here. That is the
Yes,
only
because there's a
problem.
YouTuber I'm watching. I don't know if you know her,
Uh-uh.
Dinah.
Yes, Dinah
She came to,
Ekweme. She
yeah, she
just
was saying
moved
her
there.
husband is a doctor, but she cannot work. And I'm like, how?
Yes,
Oh, really?
yes,
But
you
that's
cannot. Spouses are not allowed to work
at
here,
all, at all.
but at all.
Even
But
minimum
if you have
hours. Hmm.
nothing, but if you have a medical spouse, because that's what is happening here. If I have
Okay.
a husband that is a doctor or a nurse, while we are here, he can decide to now write these exams. And then when he passes, he will look for a job. So that
So
one
he
is
will
okay
not be
for
under
him.
your visa anymore. That's just the thing.
Exactly. They are going to remove him. But people are doing it now. You can just look for a job around. And then, of course, your family is here. They will understand. Once you tell them, my family is here, I would like to work here, they will understand and then put you together. So that's fair. But it's not easy. Oh.
It's not easy if you're not in the medical line, right? For the
Exactly, it's
spouse.
not easy. Yeah. If you're in the medical line, life is easy for you. You have a lot of choices. But when you are not, sorry,
Mm.
Saudi is not for you.
Mm.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
Wow, but that's really a big turn off for people that partners are not medical.
But it's okay because they have paid vacation every year. They pay for your
And
vacation
aside that,
every year,
but
and
would
you
they
have
allow?
around
So
40 something days leave.
how many days leave?
And the leave normally is around 36 days, but we have other holidays like Hajj holiday for Eid. We have for Founders Day, maybe national, around 15 days like that. So when you're
And they're
going on
all paid.
vacation, they put it together, yes, all paid. So at
Ah,
least for some people, more than 54 days, they're on vacation, paid ones.
ah,
What
blessings are
else?
enough for me. Oh,
Free
hey, boy,
ticket.
Chineke, God.
Free ticket to where you want to go to.
Free tickets.
Yeah, free
So
ticket.
if I'm in Saudi and I want to go
Uh-uh.
back and I want to travel to, let's say, some anywhere for vacation, they're going to pay my flights.
Anywhere. Yes. They will give you a ticket. You will discuss with the agent that booked the flight and then you will reroute your destination. Normally they make it from Saudi to your country.
Okay.
So they give you a ticket from Saudi to your country because they expect that you have family and then of course you see your family every year. So if you decide that you want to go somewhere else like others are doing, especially Filipinos, if you decide that you want to go somewhere else and you
Mm.
want to use the ticket, you just communicate with the agent. I think Al Musafa, something like that. You call them, they will reroute and finish. You
But
go where you
honestly,
want to go.
Saudi is not that bad. Why is it that people
Not that
discourage me?
bad
Because see,
though.
honestly, let me not lie to you. When I came back
Uh-uh.
from Philippines and I was doing my NYC in
Mm-mm.
Nigeria, a
Mm-mm.
lot of people were discouraging because then there was an agent that wanted to take people to
Mm-mm.
Saudi, and then
Yeah.
that was in 2017. They were saying they will pay us
Mm-mm.
200,000 naira every month.
Mm-mm.
That was in naira. I don't know how much it is
Mm-mm.
now,
Mm-mm.
but that was like 200,000 naira every month, and without tax, free accommodation, free everything, and the contract was for 2 years. But
Mm-mm.
then, if you know how people discourage me, then I was just like, I think I'm not going to go again. Because honestly, I was really scared though. They said they will take your
Yeah.
passport from you, they will not allow you to
Mm-mm.
travel till your contract is
Mm-mm.
over, that they will leave you in a house that you cannot
Yeah.
even breathe.
No,
It
my
was,
passport is in my box. I
I
don't know,
was
is
so
it in the
scared of,
box
and
or
they were like
somewhere?
human trafficking. Hey, Jineke. I mean, that has so much potential. I'm not going. That was how
Actually,
Netflix
when I
and
got this job, my other brother said, sent me a message, a personal message, because when I posted in the group chat, I've gotten a job, I'm going to Saudi. Then he sent me a personal message. I said, this place, they're doing human trafficking, you have to find out. And then I told him, bros, thank you very much. And then the next thing he saw was that I had my flight ticket already.
you have mine though. Me, I was so
Yeah,
scared. I think maybe
I know
because
he
I
was concerned, but at that point in time, I didn't need any
bad vibes.
yes, I didn't want any negative vibes at all. So
Oh my god.
whatever comes here just goes out this way. Like I didn't want to even have a rethink at that point in time because and there are people here now and they are surviving. I've seen people have done 7 years here, 20 years here, and they are not from Saudi. Yes, a lot
Hmm.
of people. So which is okay. So no,
And you didn't
really
go with
Saudi.
anybody. Did you go alone? No nurse with you.
No, no, I had a few nurses that we came together.
Oh,
Though
that's
some of
much
them at
better.
the airport we separated, so went to other region. Yeah,
Which region are you in?
I'm in the central region, Al Qasim.
I've not heard of that place before. Do you
It's a
have do
central
you have
region. It's
more
just
people
2 hours
of color
away.
there?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, a lot, a lot.
mm.
We have a lot of Nigerians here. In fact, some arrived today. After this discussion, I'll go to see them. I think about
Oh,
three arrived yesterday, three arrived today.
from
Nurses are coming
Nigeria.
in every day. Yeah, Nigerians, nurses, doctors, they come in every day, really.
Okay,
So,
that's good. So, how many years contract do you have to sign? And is there any avenue for you to increase your years there, or how do you do it?
actually, for private, I think it's 2 years, but
Okay.
for MOH, Ministry of Health Government, it's just 1 year. So every year you sign a
Mhm.
new contract. So at the end of each year, if you don't want to stay anymore, they don't want to, keep you here against your will. So if you don't want to stay anymore, before
Mm.
your contract ends, you just inform them that you would like to exit the country. So they start your process, exit process, and all that. They will have an interview with you. Why do you want to go? Is there a problem, at work? Is someone disturbing you? Do you have issues? Really,
That's good,
they will
though.
actually, yeah.
Hey,
Actually, there are some of our nurses who, they just send email and say they want to exit, and then no matter from where you come from, your nationality, they don't care. So they called, they will call you, ask you what is the problem, and then, I don't like this unit, they are disturbing me. I have issues there. They will ask you, where do you want to work? They can change the hospital, they can change your unit. So just anything you want to make you comfortable, which is okay for me really. For that, I give them 100%. Saudis are not that bad, to be honest.
how many days per week do you work?
It depends. For me, I work 12 hours shift, and then I'm supposed to work 4 days a week, 3 days off. But I work in a specialty cardiology, so
Oh,
there you
I used to
see.
work in cardiology before.
Yes, so I'm in cardiac ICU.
Ah, that's
So
better.
yes, yes. So it's really stressful. And then of course it's just one nurse, one patient at a
Yes,
time.
yes,
Yeah.
ITU. That's
So
sweet.
yeah, so it's very sweet.
Do you have healthcare assistants there?
No, we don't. I think
Mm.
recently they started bringing healthcare assistants to the hospital, but for me in the cardiac ICU, I feel it's just one nurse to one patient. So having a healthcare assistant is of no use to me as a person, because I'm just by the bedside. What will I be doing if there's a,
Healthcare,
assistant there? So when you need to do anything, there's a charge nurse on duty
to help you.
to also help. And of course, recently I started doing a charge duty as well, and then preceptorship and all that. So, someone is always there to help the charge, the CI, the head nurse. Everyone is, open to help. Even the doctors. No one is doing I made this, I made that. No, 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 no. Everyone is there to help, to teach, and then to learn as well. So I don't think we need a healthcare assistant there.
You people need
Ah,
what you want
what,
to turn a
what
patient
are we
and maybe the
doing?
charge nurse is busy. Haba.
Really, what do we need them for? It's just maybe if you want to adjust positioning. Really, if we have, I won't be doing anything. Because already, what do we
No, you
really
see
do is
how
just,
you see Jesus. Do you know
I
ITU,
know,
the
documentation.
medications that is always going on and
Documentation.
on? You need so much concentration. Anytime I go
Yes,
to pick up
yes.
patient from ITU, I'm like, how do ITU nurses even cope? Because only the IVs I'll see, I'll be like, oh my god, my eyes are turning me. But you need the healthcare assistant maybe to turn your
Yeah.
patient, help
We
you
have
bat the patient.
IVs, a lot of IVs. We have
You
chest
need time to
tubes.
concentrate
We
though.
have a lot of things. But
I mean,
for
maybe
me, I don't
one
know.
healthcare assistant to help four nurses
Mm-mm,
would be good. I don't know.
mm-mm.
Me, I feel like, but not just only you, or not just like
Yeah,
one nurse,
yeah.
one healthcare. Maybe
Maybe
one
to help for
healthcare
the
assistant to be
feet.
floating around would help. But
Mm,
as long as you are
mm.
coping, that's fine. That's okay.
Well, coping, my dear, because I will not lie. Sometimes when you go to the work and all that, sometimes it feels that if you don't do something yourself, you might not really get what you want out of it. Like I think 2 days ago, I closed really late from work, and that's because we had surgery and stuff happened. And my my preceptor, she went, to I asked her, please can you check the chest drain? And then she went and did like this and came, she told me, she called she called an amount for me. And I looked at her like, really? And then I know in her mind she's like, why is this lady, so yes, it's just this number. Just then I rushed in and then I checked and then there was some bleeding and all that. And then, of course, the ICU team is always on ground for effective movement.
Yeah.
If there's anything, they handle immediately. And then, much later, I told her, I said, sometimes when you see us rushing to do documentation, when you see us
Mm.
rushing to do some things, when we pay attention to some things, it's not like we don't want to, we like being busy or something, but, this
It was
was bleeding,
ITU
and then if that, yeah, this was
can get
bleeding, and
really
if that
bad.
we didn't know on time and all that and all that, so I've been a different case entirely, and then she was like, wow. Yeah,
And
so
but that's
it,
one thing with I don't know health. I don't know. Let me not say something that will offend somebody, but yeah, like you said, it's always good to
yeah,
get your stuff done because at the end of the day, it's your
sometimes
license. It is you that is still liable for
you're
that
the one
patient,
who
regardless of
signs,
who
you're the
is
one
helping.
who you understand.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
yeah, it's
so
good. It's really
mm.
true.
But generally the work is okay. Some people work 8 hours, but they get to have just one off per week.
One off per week.
I'm telling you, in some hospitals, one off per week. That's the turn off.
I won't
Some
want to do that.
people, some people work 9 hours, Monday to Friday work, and then they have weekend off. Monday to Thursday, sorry. Our weekend here is Friday and Saturday. Our Mondays is Sunday's busiest day. Yeah. So some people work 12 hours and they get like 12 days off in a month. So some of us work 12 hours and we get like 14 days in a month. So that's fair.
See,
Works
after this live
extremely good
stream,
for things.
let me tell you something. After this
Mm.
live, the way I will tell people to rush to Saudi, you will even, in fact, you'll be scared because you know why. I'm always saying
Yeah.
that. See, there are a lot of people that are in Nigeria, and I'm not
Mm-mm.
trying to say anything, but a lot of people are struggling to pass IELTS. A lot of people are struggling to pass
Hey, it's
OET.
not forthcoming. Me, I even
Go
tried
some,
IELTS only once. It was not forthcoming.
go
I
somewhere
even
better. If you go there, if you get to Saudi, even if you want to write, but at least you are earning good money.
there
You are
is
not paying.
money there for you to write.
You're not paying rent. You're not paying tax.
Nothing.
You're not paying a lot of things.
Exactly.
Maybe even if
Exactly.
you want to write IELTS every month, you will write it, and God will
You will
help you.
write though. It's
One day
just to
you will
send
get
more
it.
money home. You are sending plenty things.
Ha.
You know. We have IELTS here. We have OET here. In fact, some people have come here to stay. They are not even minding the IELTS
Exactly,
and the
and that's one
OET
thing. Some people,
anymore.
when they go to a country, they think, I want to stay here 1 year. They'll end up loving the country, and they will just
Yeah.
stay. Ha. Oh, me, I
Hey,
don't.
me when I came there, I was like, when things became, see, honestly, when you move to a new country, there are a lot of challenges,
It's in
especially at
every country,
work.
my dear. It's not just Saudi.
Ehen.
Even if you go
And
to
when you are
US
seeing that you are
today,
becoming Methuselah in nursing, and one small child, we tell you, yeah, 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 you know, nothing, we bully in nursing. You know, it was frustrating. At some point, I was thinking, maybe I should go back home. Go, who sent
Yeah.
me to come to this place? But when I looked at it, to be honest, it wasn't the Saudis that made me make that decision. It was other people we're working with, which is okay. And then, life challenges, someone like me that I'm family oriented. I'm used to my family. In Nigeria, I go home all the time. I see my mom. I see now, sometimes I'm so busy. My birthday came and passed. That was when
No,
I remembered. It's my birthday.
no,
Oh.
don't joke with your sweet
Yeah.
days. No, me, I don't joke with
Sometimes
it
you will
though.
cry alone on your bed.
Yes.
Sometimes you smile. Sometimes you be happy.
I feel
Sometimes you
like
are
that's
just
the
too
same
tired to cry.
experience life abroad. It's not just
Generally,
Saudi.
yeah,
I don't think I
yeah,
think it's everywhere. Because
yeah.
even me here, I do
Mhm.
that as well. I cry as well. I just
Ah,
feel like it's not worth
finish.
it. Go back home, yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah. So
And
what
then
are the
this place is conservative.
yeah?
So whether we like it or not, it cannot be like your Nigeria. That if you put your chair outside, you can just be
Wait,
laughing.
I heard that
No,
there's no balcony in Saudi. Is it true?
no. Some people have balcony, some don't have.
He was dying and
I
she was
don't have
just
a
complaining that
balcony in my
there's no
apartment.
balcony here.
Yeah, what are we using balcony for? Sure, you want to wear bikini and stand there?
But Saudi is hot now. You need fresh air.
You can't
Ah,
even stay outside. Yeah. You can't stay outside really.
the heat.
7 p.m. The heat that is coming. The only good thing is there are ACs in cars, buses, in your room, at work. So for me, I just walk down, take a walk. Just 3 minutes, I'm already in the. So it's AC everywhere. It's just the time that I used to walk from this my space, to the hospital that I get to see sun.
Oh,
And
that's
then
good.
when it's cold, it's really, really cold,
Mm,
especially around October to December. It's
wow.
very cold that
Do
time.
you get
Yeah, I think they
snow?
said up to 0 degrees.
Do you get snow?
Eh?
Do people get snow at times?
We don't get snow. Yeah, no, they invite me to UK now. Let me come and do
Even
that
here, we
place
don't have
inside snow.
snow. The only time we have snow is like once in a blue moon, and it's not even proper. If you want snow, just go to Canada. That's where you get snow. But you UK, okay.
Canada
But
snow
last
is
year it
on
actually
another
snowed in the
level.
UK, but
Mm-mm.
not. It doesn't snow that often. It doesn't snow that often.
Uh-uh.
Mm.
That's fair then.
Yeah, it
Ah,
doesn't
no,
really.
here it's hot, really. In fact, this is the heat time. Very hot. When you are going to work. But I will wake up like this from my blinds. I will see everywhere is shiny. I'll check the time. It's 5 a.m. What is it? Yeah. Everywhere is very shiny. So, no, 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 no.
Guys,
Saudi
don't
is
worry. We are going to
crazy.
take all the questions. Okay, I promise you, we'll have time for question and answers. Okay. So,
Uh-uh.
how
Uh-uh.
can somebody from Nigeria or African country or anywhere, in
Mm-mm.
fact, move to
Mm-mm.
Saudi as a nurse? What are the requirements? How? Just
Mm-mm.
give us the tea.
Ah, okay. For Saudi, if our Middle East generally, we know we get the job through agents, and it's not for free, you know.
Hey. Okay.
But basically, you know what these agents they do when Saudi have a job, they inform them because it's your country, then you know better, you know how to, yeah. So they organize people. You see, they are sharing in groups, WhatsApp groups, Telegram. If you're in most of these nursing groups, you see they share that they have interview in Lagos and Abuja. I think the last one they did was in 2021, right? They did
Me, I
one
don't
massive
know. The last
employment
time I
like
remember
that.
was in 2019.
Yeah, they did one massive employment like that in 2021. Then they share this always everywhere, it's all over the place. But if you know someone who works in Saudi here, they have phone numbers of these people and then they can give to you. You chat them up if there is job because sometimes there is an employment, but not for too many people. So they just once you're able to communicate with them, you get it faster.
For
So
free,
when
or
there is something like that, yeah.
is the payment legal?
To the agent, Abby, but not Saudi. You're not
Okay.
paying Saudi anything.
Okay.
That one is
So that
between
means
you
if you
and
get the
the
direct
agent.
contact, it's going to be free, right?
To get the direct contact is the thing.
Okay.
If you live here,
Mm-hmm.
then you just apply to the hospitals. But once you live in Nigeria or outside Nigeria or anywhere else,
Mm.
It's not really easy to just apply directly because there are some processes, and to be honest, it's just easier when you
How much?
do with them,
What's the range? What's
because
the range? How much will you pay?
eh,
Range. You don't call the
don't
exact
allow
figure, but like,
agency people to follow me. Oh.
oh no, you didn't call anybody's name now. That's no, you didn't call anybody's name.
So for some
Don't call the
agents,
agency name. Just tell us how
no, I
much.
cannot even call name. I don't even know them. Sometimes above a million, you know.
Naira.
Eh,
Ah.
but what they are doing, according to your salary here,
Mm.
salary offered, most of them, I think, according to the salary that you are being offered here, I think you sacrifice 1 month or something like that.
Okay, so you don't pay it before you move. You pay it when you are
No,
in
you will
Saudi.
pay before you move. It's just that you will pay before you receive your visa. Your visa is ready. Everything is ready. Ticket is ready.
Mm-hmm.
But before you take it from them,
Mm-hmm.
then you have to pay, and then you
All
can
at
take it
once. You
from
cannot pay
them.
instrumentally. What if someone that doesn't have 1 million?
And so what happens is, from the beginning, they will tell you, they
Okay.
will inform you. So once you are ready for it, then that's fine. But the
Okay.
truth is, the salary is there, you
Well,
understand. So when you come,
you
when
not
you
feel
come
you
in
not
one
feel it.
month, in 1 or 2 months, you regain, whatever it is that you've lost. So
Yeah. It's not
yeah, so
okay.
it
So it's
is.
like it's what's the payment, right? It's what's
In
the
fact,
payment
for
for
me,
you.
even though it's exorbitant, even though it's too much, but you know, what is what doing is what doing well.
But I feel like well, some people can actually afford it, and if you can afford it, why not? Because
Mm,
at the end of the day,
mm,
if you
mm.
stay and write IELTS 20 times, or God forbid, nobody writes 20 times. But let's
Exactly.
say
So
stay
all
and be
those IELTS
rewriting
money,
the
you can
time
just
you
gather
waste,
it, gather
and
it.
you be in Nigeria earning 50,000. If you
Mm,
just think about that,
mm,
if you can actually get a
mm,
loan, or if you can get a family
mm.
member to just help you
Yeah,
to pay, and then
yeah.
within 6 months in Saudi, you've paid back those
You
loans,
paid
you've got yeah.
everyone back, so yeah. So
Yeah, I feel like it's
that's
not too bad
mm.
as long as
It's
it's
not too
genuine.
bad.
Because even some people will take money from you
Mm.
and then, but as long as it's genuine, I
It
think it's not
depends
bad.
now, because there are agents that people don't know. Like for
Mm.
me, some people will message me and say, do you know this agent? I will be honest, I don't know them. Oh. I have
Before
not seen the person that they brought here. Don't go and give somebody your money and then you will enter one chance. Me, I don't know that one. But this is who, like this, and
helped
then we
me,
just
yeah,
sort it out. Yeah. So,
it's
but
true.
generally, it's okay, really. It's worth it. I won't lie. It's
So, do you
worth
have
it.
any exams you write? Do you take any borders like MOH exams?
And when you come to Saudi,
Mhm.
actually, one of the thing is, for you to get the job, you don't need to have any of only your Nigerian license and all that. That's it. So when you get the job and come down to Saudi, they expect you to do a data flow. Data flow is like CGF, abi,
CGFNS
CGFNS, abi?
exams, yeah.
It's like that. Yeah, so that's how data flow is. They verify your credentials
License.
and yeah, your work experience, your nursing council from your own country, and then your school, university
Mm-hmm.
degree. And most importantly, they also do take diploma RN
They
nurses,
don't take RNs.
They go for BSc. RNs are assistants here.
Mm-hmm.
So they prefer to go for
Is it
BSc.
that they
Then
prefer it, or they will not take you if you just have RN?
government will not take RN.
Okay, so that's out of it.
Yes, government will not take RN because what they want is nursing specialist. And for them, nursing specialist is someone with a bachelor's, so you get it. So
Get it.
so
I
when
get
yeah.
it.
So when you arrive, here you have a whole year to actually plan and get your license, a whole
Mm-hmm.
year. So if at the end of the year, the 1 year contract, you don't have your license, they will not renew your contract. You have to go. They will inform you even from before coming and from and it's fair now, a whole 1 year with salary,
So with that
everything.
1 year,
You
you'll be
do the
working as an
needful.
assistant.
No, as a nurse special, they will as a nurse, they will pay you the salary they
Of a
offered for
nurse.
BSc. Yes.
Wow. But
But
that's
for your
not bad. So
next
wait,
year
you'll be
contract,
practicing without passing your exams.
uh they will train you. They
Hey.
have preceptors, they have clinical instructors, they have
And you will not be working under supervision.
you actually supervision for a while, just the way we do, what do you call that one now, preceptorship,
Yeah.
period, like as a preceptee you learn, but they are
Mm.
trusting that okay, you have your license, and of course data flow have verified
That you
that
have a
you have a
license.
license from your country. So when
Mm.
you come here, you have a preceptor that will guide you,
Mm-mm.
on the job, the protocols. You will do a lot of what is
Training.
competencies, a
Yeah.
lot of competencies, really. As was like I say, these people, maybe is another book I came to read here or what. you know yeah. So after that, within the year, when you get your data flow, immediately you get it, you apply to Saudi Commission for Health Specialties.
Mm.
So that's their council here. So they have for doctors, for nurses, I think dental, maybe optometrists as well. They have for other health professionals. So you apply for to them. They will. I don't know, and it's not expensive, to be honest. It's not really expensive compared to what you take here. And then when you apply, in fact, I think I applied on a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I applied on Friday. By Sunday morning at 6 a.m., they already sent my authorization to,
Test.
book for my test. Yes. So if you apply on a weekday, I'm sure within 24 hours, they will send an ETT to you. And once you have it, you just go online to decide and then you book for your council exams. And
Mm.
then the council exam, of course, if you've been practicing as a nurse,
It's
you
easy.
will pass now. As long as you are practicing as a nurse, you should
Is it
you
multiple
should
choice? Is it multiple
mm,
choice or
it's
practical? How is
multiple choice. Multiple choice in two parts. It just depends for some papers. For me, in my first paper, I think I got 110 questions. In part B, I got around 105 or so. For some people, they get more than that. So it depends on the type of
is
question
it
that
like
you get to have.
NCLEX?
But they don't do the
Select
stop at
order.
75. They don't do, yes, you
Okay.
have to complete it. But while you are writing, they have like where they are by the side is like an assessment of the questions that you have answered. How many,
You've
like that. So
passed.
as you're doing it, yeah, it's just there by the side. So what they do is from if you write from first of the month, the results will not come out until the last day or the first week of the next month. So for some of us, we didn't want to wait that long. So we booked for the last week. And then, of course, it just took a few days and then the result came out.
Was out.
So
Okay.
once you pass, you just pay to the council for your license and then they finish everything online,
Mm-hmm.
and they send you a license that you can print if you want. So you just print and then submit it to the office, and that's it. So if you want to renew your next year contract, you just submit those documents, your Saudi council, the data flow itself, and then what again do you need to submit? I think basically that's it. You just submit it to online actually and on the system. We have this thing is the open ARP like that. You just submit and then if the documents are complete, they will approve. If it's not complete, they will return it and then ask you to upload the missing documents. And once you do, they just approve it and that's it. Your new contract will start at a set date. So that's around maybe 3 months to your new contract. Already you are done signing and everything. So you don't have any problem. As soon as your contract is finishing, the next one just starts without anyone troubling you. So I don't think it's really a difficult thing. So
Wow.
alhamdulillah. Yeah.
It's like it looks the way you've explained is quite easy.
Mm.
It's
Yeah, for
good.
me it's easy. Life is easy if you want it to be.
Wow.
Really, it's easy. Yeah, it's not that difficult. I haven't seen a country that will give you, bring you in, pay for it, and then pay for your stay, everything free. They pay your salary how it should be, and then give you one whole year. to prepare for just
1 year.
one thing.
No, honestly, I give it to Saudi. 1 year,
You
you are
get
practicing as a
now
nurse
one whole
without
year.
passing the exam. No wonder they were
Yes,
saying, "Oh, you don't need to write any," because they told me that I don't need to write any exams
yeah,
again. I just need
yeah,
to apply for it and come over. And I was
yeah.
like, "Oh, how?"
Once you're here, then you write your exams here.
Okay,
So for
that's good.
those, yeah, so once you have your license, here in Saudi, if your place of work is too busy or you don't like it or it's not what you want to do, for some of us in specialty, maybe I'm in cardiology, but that's not what I want. I want to
Mm.
do something else. At the end of your contract, you just inform them that you'll be exiting and all that, or whatever it is. But most people, before you leave the country, you just apply for a new job with the MOH, and then in a new place there is a vacancy and then you like what you do there, you just apply and then you will get the same job. So it's
Mm.
not a problem. So we are not dying in Saudi. We have
Okay,
a
so
choice.
I think the process is quite easy, like you said. That's
Yeah.
true. Now the big
Mm.
question.
Mm. For loose money. Money is good.
Tell us. It's okay if you don't want to tell us exactly how much, because that's your private
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
But just give us a range on how much they
Mm.
pay nurses in Saudi.
Yeah. In this Saudi, depends on your years of experience. Because
Mm-hmm.
what they do from Nigeria, there's a basic salary for Nigerians. And then I also checked with my Egyptian friends, one time when we were renewing our contract, they also have a contract, but that's different from ours. So for us Nigerians, there's a basic salary. Now,
Your green
there is
passport, because of
another
your green
money.
passport.
Yeah.
Because of your passport, your green passport, there's a different pay.
Yeah, yeah, you understand.
I
But
know.
but there's a basic salary, and then there is one other money. I think around maybe 295 riyal that they add to your salary according to your years of experience. So if you have 1 year of experience, like 295 times one, so it's still 295. So if you have 5 years experience, 295 times five. So that will be the top up they will do to your basic salary. So that's what you will be collecting every month. That's what you will receive from them every month. So for some people, some nurses, just be sure the salary is above 500K. Yeah.
Wait,
So,
it's about
eh?
500k naira
Yes. Some people are taking around 1.5 million safe in this country, some
every
nurses per
month.
month. Yes, per nurse per month, every
No
month.
tax.
Mm-mm. Nothing.
Do you have a vacancy in your hospital?
No,
No,
now
no,
you people
honestly,
in
do you know
UK,
what
you
even
people
used
are
to
making money
like?
more than us, though.
No, no, eh? By the time they take your
So
tax, you
tax
now
will
pay
remain
rent,
here.
pay transport. How much is left? You're not paying anything. You don't have any
No,
deduction. Do
I
you know what
just
it means?
say- I
Do you
just
know?
use my
Don't
Legacy
even
Benz to
listen to
go to
anybody.
work.
Let me tell you, with my food chest, I feel like you get more money back than us.
I feel so, but we also want more.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
maybe other benefits, that's why people choose the UK. But
exactly. Like
we'll talk about
family,
those benefits
children,
soon.
school.
Yeah, we'll talk about those benefits. But if it's for the money aspect, let me tell you, I feel
No,
like
the money is okay.
you
I will
get to
not
save
lie.
more than us. You get
Mm-mm,
to save more, especially because
mm-mm,
they pay you according to your years of experience. Now you have 11
mm-mm.
years experience. You'll be
And
getting
they'll
times
chill now.
11.
Relax. Nothing, nothing.
Nothing,
Relax.
nothing. Do you know that here in the UK, your years of experience, I mean, they pay you years of experience as well,
Yeah.
but do they consider your years of experience back in your country or just your years
Yeah,
of
that's
experience
what we
back home?
use. Actually, what they did, especially for me, they used the years from when I graduated from Philippines. That was the years that they used for me. So
Can
for
imagine.
some people, so it just depends. But just know this money, at least you will collect above 500K every month.
You know that is good because
Mm.
you're not paying rent. You're not paying. In
Listen,
fact, that 500 is pocket money.
it's
Okay,
okay
you
money
feed.
now.
You feed. Do they give you feeding allowance?
Yeah, actually, for my hospital, it's actually a big place, so they have a cafeteria where you take breakfast is good. Sometimes they have boiled egg, fried egg, sausage. They have tuna.
Ah,
They sometimes they have stir fry veggies or
and it's free. You
with
just go
bread
and eat.
or rice. It's free now. They have water. At
And the food
lunch
is
they
really
have
good.
rice,
Cause see,
fish,
public food is
chicken.
somehow. Is it good? Is the
Ah,
food actually good?
and what they are doing is it depends. They have Filipino food, they have Indian, they have Arab. So whatever you want to take, like for us Nigerian, they made it open for us. Whenever you go to cafeteria and then you see what you like, then you can just take it and eat. And then and now for you, they are giving us milk here. Um, what is that one?
Milo.
Fruits.
Okay.
Every day fruits. No, they have tea, coffee, milk, for breakfast. Then fruits, they give lunch and then dinner as well.
Ha!
Fruits, and sometimes they give this vegetable salad. What's the name? But for someone like me, let me not like. It's only when I'm on duty I take the food. Once I'm in this, once I'm off, I don't want to go, in there and all that. But there are people who go, sha. When they will wake up early morning, breakfast is between 6 to 8. They will go and eat. Me, I
I feel
cannot.
like I will
That kind of
practice in Saudi
people.
for 1 year. I honestly
Please
feel so.
come.
When I have
Why you
my
should
either
come?
when I have my Australian passport, I'll come because I
Mm-mm.
hear that no
Mm-mm.
offense to people without those, but I feel like if you have a first world country passport, they pay you
Mm-mm.
double.
Yes, you
So
have
when
more money actually.
yeah, more money. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Because the agency that sent me an email, they were offering me
Mm.
like £4,000 per
You
month.
see? So
And
that's
that's without
something.
tax. Yeah. So then I
Mm-mm.
was like, I don't
Mm-mm.
have a British passport here. So they're like,
Oh,
okay, anytime
yeah.
I have my passport, they can get
Mm-mm.
me started. So I feel like,
Mm-mm.
and the contract is for like 1 year. So I feel
Yeah.
like I would do 1 year in Saudi
Please come,
soon.
come and make
Because
your money.
do you know what it means? Not and they will give you accommodation, they will give you
Yes.
feed, you feed you,
Yes, they'll
no
feed you.
transport. Do you
No
know how much you save
transport.
in 1 year?
Really, no
Ah,
transport. Except if because this
you want
place
to
is
live.
sometimes boring. Of
Yeah.
course, you want to go
I mean, if
somewhere,
it's
you
just
want
for
to
a
hang
short
out,
time, I
you want
don't
to
mind
eat.
though.
And food is not very expensive. So for me, I buy my food most times, but it's not expensive with how much I can restock my home, and then of course it will do 3 months like that. If you really want to save, if you have an intention to save, you will. And then if you want to spend money, you will, because they have if you live in the city like me, they have all the Zara, the Adidas, the Nike, the
Me,
all those.
and I feel like Saudi is not that a fashion country. So who do you want to impress?
They are wearing it inside.
But they will
I'm
cover,
telling
cover,
you.
cover.
Maybe they do this girls thing, they do women gathering. Maybe that's the time that they show it, because anytime you are in the mall, you will see them buying it. They are always buying. Saudi women, sorry. They always buy something.
But it's not bad now. It's good. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah.
But
If
honestly,
you want
South.
to shop, if you shop designers, your money will finish. So you have to
Yeah.
control yourself and be intentional
So
if
after
you live
receiving your
there.
salary,
Mm-mm.
do you have a family there, or are you
For
alone?
me, no.
So what do you do with your salary? No, I'm really concerned because I feel like what did no. Okay, aside sending money home, you send money home.
Yeah,
That's compulsory.
that's it. When I
But
send
what do you do
money
with your salary?
home,
What do you do? What do you do to your money?
sometimes I go shopping. Of course, I just restock my
Because
house,
you
and
don't
anyone
pay
that
rent.
knows me,
You
people
don't
that know me,
pay.
they
You
know
don't
that
pay
when it
any.
comes to my house, I'm comfortable, to be honest.
Do
If
you
it's
live alone?
food,
Do they have to put you with somebody, or the hospital?
ideally, they have to put you with someone in a room, but it has to be your nationality.
That's
Yes, they
considerate.
will not mix nationalities. Yes. So
Okay.
for me, lucky me, we have two Nigerians here at the adult side. So one, she's downstairs, one Igbo lady, she's downstairs, and I am upstairs. So we live apart, so.
But you know, you people are not living in the same room.
Wow. But anyway, for us, maybe because we are not more, that's why we're not living in the same room. I came here before her. She came, months after, but she's staying downstairs and she has her own room downstairs.
So you just share kitchen, or do you
Yes,
share
we share
anything? Okay.
kitchen. Yeah, actually on a floor, we
Mm.
have about one, two, three. We have about five apartments, And
Mm.
then there is one central kitchen. There is a dining area, a sitting area like that. But you can't find people there because there's food in the cafeteria. So most times it's either I'm cooking or the Indians are cooking.
Wow.
Yeah, so yeah, basically that's it. And of course, we're all on duty. Everyone is busy, 12 hours shift. My hospital is all 12 hours shift, except cat lab, they do 9 hours, and then the OR. So everyone is busy. People don't even
Busy.
have
Do
time.
you people
Yeah,
pick extra
sometimes.
shifts like us?
We don't. No
I mean, if I'm in
agency,
Saudi, I'll not
no
pick extra shift
agency
too.
fee.
What am I doing extra for? Ha! Hey, I will not pick up extra shift too.
No agency shift, but in our place of work, sometimes they get really busy and then they have to call you. Like today,
Will they pay you
the
extra?
last time, yeah, the last time I was supposed to have this, I
You
had to
you
go
you
to
did
work.
you told me that me, I was in my mind, I was
Yeah.
like, this
So
guy's extra
last
shift she's
night,
going for.
they sent me a message again if I can come in today. That's
No.
one in six. Yeah, I just go there. I'm traveling.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so
It's
much.
okay. And me, say I need to rest now.
But
How
you're
many days I be working?
not Kai.
Yeah, so I just
But do
ditched that
they pay you
one.
extra when you pick up shifts or just your regular
Yes, when
salary?
they call you for extra work like that, they give it as OT, so they pay for it.
A time and a half or double pay?
No, just your normal pay for
Oh,
12
okay.
hours.
Because yeah,
Mm,
if they call you for an extra duty, they'll
mm,
pay you. Some
mm,
places pay double, some places pay one
mm.
time and a half.
No, no, no. This one just one
The
time.
same your salary, but that day only.
Mhm. But I feel it's more than one time, shall. But let's assume it's one time. They say they are paying according to your salary. So it depends on the amount your salary is. That will be the
Okay.
amount you will get in so
Hmm. What of career
eh,
progression? How is career progression like in Saudi?
honestly, honestly, the reason why most of us want to live here is because there's no career progression. No
Yeah.
one will encourage you to go to move, forward. Like, okay, recently for a few months now, I started to do charge duty. There's no salary attached to it.
I'm
So
not
fire
doing.
duty. You understand? So
So you
fire
still get the
duty.
same money as you're not a charge nurse.
Nothing, no extra money, anything.
Okay.
Preceptorship, there's no extra money. Head nurse, there's no extra money. But and then you can't. No one will actually encourage you to go to school. No one will push you to be better. Like you have to think for yourself. You have
Mm.
to be who you want to be for yourself. So that's the reason why most of us want to live here. Even though we are here, it's just like a stepping stone for some of us.
Mm.
We want somewhere that we can progress. And then get to somewhere in the career. Like me, 11 years. What is that?
Supposed not be made. If you did Nigeria now, you be made run. No, you be like level
I
14.
don't already dey think of retirement. So I don't tire. So so for me to come here and then starting all over again, I should be thinking that okay, tomorrow I should be something here, but they don't have any opportunity for that here, really. You're just going to climb the ladder, but there is nothing, no increase to it, even if you get a chance to climb the ladder. And then, here now, our Indian brothers and sisters, so they're not, they resign.
Abi, only they want stay for there for 100 years till they
Where they
pass
wan
out.
go? So when they don't hold position, they no dey leave am again. They don't sit down there. So you go just dey where you dey, doing the same thing every day. I'm sure that's not what anyone wants. So for us,
Mm.
Saudi is just a face, yeah. So it's just
Mm.
a face. We are just
So, do
here.
you have anything
And
like nurse consultants, all those high specialist nurses? Do you have
they
that?
don't have, they
Mm.
don't have, really, they don't have.
Advanced nurses, you don't have those ones. Special,
We
no.
have advanced nurses, but most of them are at management level. They don't even
Oh,
come
no
around.
clinicals.
No, we have clinical instructors only, but
Mm.
even those ones, they just train them for Vienna. It's not like there is one additional qualification that they got.
You have
And
to
for
go.
some, yeah, for some, because my place here, we have this diploma program they are running for nurses. So for some
Mm.
of them, they go through it. For some of them, they go back for their masters and all that. So like that. I beg, I dey find MSc online. No
So
deal.
will your hospital pay for your
They will
specialist
not
course?
pay.
Oh, so you
They
have
will
to
not
fund it.
pay. Yeah, you have to fund it. Even
And I feel like
ACLS,
it and I feel
BLS,
like
all we are
since there's
funding.
no monetary attachment, many and you have to pay for
Nothing.
yourself, it will just
You have to
discourage
do
a lot of
everything
people.
yourself. So of course
Mm.
everyone will be discouraged. No one wants
Yeah,
to do
it's true.
anything.
For free.
Maybe I have to improve myself for the hospital. I have to pay it myself. So there's
And
no
then you'll
point.
not get anything attached as well. It's
Yeah,
really
yeah. So
discouraging.
really
I
no
understand.
career progression whatsoever around here. Just
Wow.
do your work and go home.
So would you advise anyone in Nigeria or just
Mm.
Africa to come to Saudi? Since how long
Please
have you been in
come to
Saudi?
Saudi.
How long
I've
have you
been
been?
here for a year now.
Oh, 1 year. Okay. So would you
Yeah, this is my
advise?
second day. Please, oh, come to Saudi. There's money. Don't waste your time and be writing IELTS. When you come here, we have OET here, we have IELTS here. And to be honest, most of our doctors, our nurses who are writing the OET here, they are passing very well. Sef. So come here, make the money here. Shey in Nigeria, how much is the salary? You have to manage with the hustle of the street. You have to do a lot of job. You have to take in a lot of disrespect just to get one small money. Then you will now manage it to go and write IELTS. You will now fail it again.
Mm.
You will now look for another money. You will write. So there's
The
no
circle
point. When you come
continues.
here, yeah, when you come here, it's easier. The salary that you will take, you will even use half of it to pay for
Even one
IELTS or
quarter.
OET. Yes. And IELTS and OET here, the price is the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the difference. The price is the same. IELTS as expensive as the OET is the same price, not
Wait,
like
wait.
Nigeria.
OET and IELTS is the same fee in Saudi.
Yeah, it's the same price, so they're all paying for the price of OET. Yeah. So most people prefer to just do the OET because
Of
it's easier
course.
for them and they are passing. They are all
Mm.
passing. So there's no, for me, please come to Saudi, help yourself. And to be honest, the experience here is massive. It's good. If you have here you have hands-on activities because in your brain everything is available for learning and for work. They have machines, they have everything, all the
You
gadgets that
don't you don't
you need.
improvise anymore.
We don't improvise. You're not even allowed to improvise.
All the things you used to read in Nigeria and Philippines, you are seeing it now.
All the things that are in your book, oh, they are all here.
Mm.
So here for me, they have the standard of nursing for you to learn. Because we're studying for the Saudi Council. Some Nigerians will send message to the group. No, this question, the answer is like this. Somebody will advise my sister, this is not Nigeria. Oh.
Answer the
Just
way they
follow
want.
their own that they say, yeah. And then really, when you critically look at it, to be honest, they are right. Now we don't know it with the practice for where we from.
And our rationale and I know clean.
Clearly, you have to do a lot of unlearning. You
Mm.
have to drop a lot of things, and
Mm.
then learn. And no come way that they try teach you something, you go dey look say this small pikin won't teach me. Small pikin don't dey here for long.
Yeah, you have to
Who dey
learn
na
on
who
you have to
humble
drop a lot of things.
exactly. Now who humble na they learn something. And to
Mm.
be honest, if you learn here, you go to UK, you go to Canada, you reach Australia, trust me, you go work. You not go suffer.
Yeah.
Which one you just pick up easily, it becomes a habit.
Mm.
So I beg Mona come. Nothing dey happen for here. I
You
can
should
walk on
go
the
if
street
you
like
are
this with my
really,
hair
really.
open. If you don't like hijab, no problem.
Mm.
You can walk around like this. Nobody send you. See my hair. Nobody will go make hair for Osha. So you can go here.
You save money. Just
Nobody
cut your
care.
hair. Me, if I come there, I'll just cut my hair.
Eh, I cut my hair take come. But as I can't leave and the thing grow, 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 grow. Oh, yeah, now won't continue. So please, Nigerians or nurses all over the world, where Kenya, Ghana, everywhere, process not the same. You guys just come, at least learn. make some money, and
And
then
I like the fact that you have a community there. Like you have African, you
yes,
have
we
somebody
do.
downstairs
Yes,
that's
we
Yoruba.
do.
You can relate.
Yes,
And
now, share sometimes we dey speak pidgin dey waka. When Nigeria don see us for more, like you just say, "Where
I'm
una from
Yoruba.
come?" We don start this.
It is sweet there. Honestly, whenever you jam someone that's from you,
We
they
don start
sweet
dey shout,
guy.
dey make noise. That man dem know say we na noise makers we be. We go shout, go laugh. And nobody, they'll just look you, do they happy for you, say, do they smile? They do hello, so no wala.
So,
Nigerian
big
community
question:
full thousand.
have you
Mm-mm.
experienced any kind of racism there?
Actually, no.
Oh,
To be
that's sweet.
honest,
Mm,
from Saudis, no.
mm.
In fact, when you meet an average Saudi person, the first thing they will ask you, "Hi, where are you from?" Like that. And then Nigeria. When you say Nigeria, they will say, Ahmed Musa, Igalo. Na Muma boy. You understand? Then they are so happy. They will tell you, Nigerians are cohesive. That is, Nigerians are good. Nigerians mia mia. Nigerians are
Ah,
okay. Yes, they are really excited to meet you. The
that's
racism why
sweet.
they experience now from my fellow nurse we come from that country like me. I
Imagine.
no be say na anything. Anybody wey come sit down no want me you sef come sit down. But no
Mm.
need to fight anybody.
The sky
Just
big
work
enough for
hard.
everybody to shine. Hey,
Exactly. Me
sweet
and you
oh,
no dey compete for anything.
at all.
No need to brag for anybody. At the end of the day, you collect your money, put for your pocket, dey go house. And then of course, people will always ask you when you come, what's your salary? What's your
Yeah, because
concern
it's
them
different.
oh.
Everybody's curious, wants to know. It's not like the
Exactly.
UK where everybody, if you're in band five, everybody already have an idea
Everybody
how
is
much
on
you get.
fire.
But then they want to know, yeah.
Here, everyone wants to know your salary when you come. Head nurse want know whether they collect money pass am. Clinical is want to know whether they collect money pass am. Your senior nurses want to know. If you like, you go talk na you sabi. When they
No,
pull you for front, you do all the work wey all of them supposed to do.
yeah,
So not be say you go dey rude.
yeah,
You
but
go just use laugh take say, say you sef never know. You sef just come. So now when they pull you, now you know how far.
yeah. Oh
So
my god, it's really, really
yeah.
nice. Like I've really
That's
learned a
interesting.
lot.
Really,
Wow.
this is interesting here. I'm telling you.
So, do you have any plans of leaving Saudi?
Uh, for now, no.
Hmm,
In the
that's good.
future, yes. But for now, I don't have any plans of leaving.
Hmm.
I beg me, I enjoy life small. Before I
Ah,
now start paying for tax and house rent,
pay for water bill, light bill, council tax. Aye.
insurance. Who down no wake up? I beg I dey here. Oh. Ah, Make we gather small money, we go come for future. We'll come meet una.
Well,
You
no
know,
come
so.
UK. Just look for somewhere else to go. Ah, no.
Yeah, I don't go
Yeah.
Australia direct. I dey wait for
Or go
you
to
there.
US or Canada straight. Please. Anyways,
Um,
wait. Funny
yes,
questions.
dear.
Are females
Mm.
allowed to drive in Australia? In sorry,
In
Saudi.
Saudi. Of
Mm.
course.
There was a time
Females
I
are
was
allowed
hearing.
to
I don't know.
drive.
There was a time I was hearing that females are not allowed to drive in Saudi
And before,
because
before,
I
all
was
those
planning a
people don't
vacation to
already
Saudi and I
change.
was just reading
Mm,
about their rules and I was looking at
mm,
to rent a car while I was there and they were like,
yeah.
make sure
Mm.
you know that females are not allowed to drive and I was like,
No,
yeah,
not before, not anymore. That was an old rule. Can't see
okay.
women they drive for here. Na bado them be. Oh. Then go cover
Because
everywhere like this
I
to
don't want to
see
hear.
when they hit road. Hmm. So
Someone is
it's
asking
an
a very,
old
very
rule.
important question. Is there
Yes,
maternity
please.
leave in Saudi Arabia? It's very important. We need to know.
And there's maternity leave, but not for you. We just they come.
Is this how many years do you have to wait before you get that?
I think after a year or so.
I think even here is up to you. You
Maybe
have
a
to
year or
work.
two. Maybe a year. I think a year. A year or two, but I think maybe a year. Because
So how many months
like
maternity leave do you get?
what they do is because you have vacation every year
Mm.
around 36 days. So I think that they join up for you. So all in all, you might get around 70 something days Then if you can manage get some extra days, maybe if he add up for you. But before they don't even give maternity leave.
Mm. And it's
Before
full
you
pay,
just
right?
take 2 weeks
During your
leave.
own maternity leave is full pay.
It's full paid. Any vacation you have, as long as it's legal and approved, they will pay you.
Hey, I don't
Nobody
even
will
ask
take
very
your
important
money.
questions. So, guys, we'll
Eh,
start taking questions now, okay? But me, I want to ask
eh,
a very important question.
okay
Is
now.
healthcare free in Saudi?
Healthcare is free for Saudis.
Not
It's
for
not
you.
free for other nationalities.
Mm. Okay.
But we now that we are working here under the government, I think there's an insurance also. But this sometimes when you go to the hospital, it's really difficult to see a doctor. You waste so much time and everything. Me, when I dey come from Nigeria, bring drugs come. I know my problem.
What if the drug don't finish? What you go do?
When e finish now, wahala, no be everyday person dey sick. But really, you can go to your ER and then they go answer you. Just identify yourself as a staff, and then you have your file, you have your hospital number, you give. Even if they will not give you the medication in the hospital, they write a wasfati for you. There is something they do online, so they send like a text message to your phone. You take it to a pharmacy outside, and then they will give you for free.
Oh, okay.
So that's fair, yeah.
But is it expensive after you, even with your insurance, is it expensive to get to see the doctor? Do you pay for ambulance? Do you pay for like all those kind of things?
Well, I don't pay. I live here.
Okay.
But I don't think you get to pay. Yes, I will not lie. Healthcare is very, very expensive in Saudi.
Wow.
It's expensive, and I know for the fact that they make it free for their people. Of course, the money to buy must come from
To
somewhere
come
now.
from somewhere, yeah.
So of course you have to pay for some things. But the
Mm.
most important thing be say, if then treat you, even you go know
You go
say
say
you
the
say
money,
better
they
thing
don't
for
pay
less.
you.
Exactly. People they hardly die.
Really?
And, I'm telling you, there's a bit safe people well, because they have
Mm.
everything available. Everything is reachable. Hospitals there everywhere,
You
virtually
know what? The
everywhere.
funny thing
No
is, I've
ambulance.
worked with, I
Mm,
have some of my colleagues that came from Saudi Arabia, and they actually say
mm,
they prefer the practice in Saudi than the UK. I don't know why, but
okay.
this, according to the girl I spoke to, she said the only reason
Yeah.
why she moved to UK is the fact that she can get citizenship in the UK,
Yes,
but in
compared
Saudi
to
she
here.
cannot. But she said with the money, the lifestyle there,
Mm,
the work life balance, like everything, she said she
mm.
prefers Saudi.
You see?
So it's just the
That's
citizenship that
nice.
was.
So I will not live here.
No, she
I'm
that's
here.
what she actually. But you know, everybody experience is
Yeah,
different. But yeah, according to her, she
exactly.
said the only reason she left is she needed to get citizenship and for her children and
Really,
all that to
even
get.
me, if I get to live here, to be honest, that will be the only reason.
Yeah.
And because of future family, children and all that, that will be the only reason why I'm going to leave this place. If not, I do.
Ah,
I dey tell
Sangidiba!
you,
I pin.
gidigba. We will travel for luxury,
I
but
know, I
we
know. I mean,
dey
and before that, every year you
here.
get
Yeah.
free tickets.
Free
Ha.
ticket, paid vacation.
Hmm.
What else is
No, I
someone
feel like the
looking
perks
for?
in Saudi is really great, and
Yeah,
hopefully
yeah,
people can
yeah.
like, especially people that are in Africa that are looking to migrate. People can
Mm-mm,
really,
mm-mm,
really tap
mm-mm,
into it. Guys, if you have
mm-mm.
other questions, please ask. We are rounding up right now. Me, I've had so much things
Yeah.
to laugh about, but I'll start answering the questions if I have. But
Uh-uh.
send your questions.
Okay. Forget this session. I enjoyed it. Are very interesting.
Really, me too. I enjoyed
Let's
it though.
go.
Like I'm like me. I want to learn a lot on all this because the only information people get online is UK, 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 UK. I have to
I
come
think
to
I
me.
should open a YouTube channel.
Now open no, open no.
I, now, so my friends they have me. Now every day they tell them say, say may they take me videos for YouTube channel. And
No,
they say go
honestly, open
seriously,
it. Don't,
when
but you
this
know why?
future
Because
go
there are
open.
very few Saudi bloggers, and
Mm,
people want to
mm,
know is because I feel like me,
mm.
I feel like the UK is too saturated now with too
Yeah,
much of UK content. UK,
it's
but Saudi, we want
saturated.
to hear
Yes.
something new. So me, I'm open. Oh, and the fact that you're in a country where you don't pay tax, you not pay
I
YouTube
don't pay
tax.
tax, so
Hey, you make money. Oh. So someone is
inshallah,
asking me, you don't
inshallah,
need
open.
IELTS. Yes, you don't need IELTS for
You
Saudi.
don't.
You don't
Mm-mm.
need it. I'm a South
English
African and
free.
worked. Yeah, I'm in South Africa and worked in Saudi for 3 years. I'm an introvert, and Saudi was okay for me. Too much
See?
cultural shock. Saudi nurses are
Mm,
kind. I didn't experience
mm,
anything bad we hear about Saudi. Wow, that's really
mm.
nice. So,
You see,
hmm.
testimonies are coming. Really, Saudi is not bad at all. I won't lie. The
I'm
people
also
here
for.
are good. Maybe the
Mm,
whole they take the passport thing are for those home workers, those ones who do meets and all that. Maybe that's where they have the passport taking issue stuff. And of course, I'm not supporting that in any way, but I feel that they have their reasons, or maybe it's the agreement with the agent, and then keeping someone in your home, maybe something important might be there, like you are living your life with them and all that. So perhaps maybe that's why. But for us, no one takes your passport, no one takes anything. The only time they get to take your passport is when they need to submit it
for your
to, I
visa.
think, labor, Ministry of Labor or so they can make your residence permit. That's the only time they take your passport. And as soon the passport takes like maybe 2 weeks away,
And it's
and it's
back.
in the ministry. Yes, as soon as it gets back, it comes with your permit. So they give it all to you. No one takes anything from you. Banks, you just open online banking, and then you don't have to walk into the bank, nothing. You go to the ATM, it gives you your card, so no
Life
problem
is
really.
easy.
I would like for my head.
Oh my. What of people? Someone is asking a question. What of people who have been working as a nurse but with diploma and just graduated with a BSc with the working experience matter? So, like, understand the question, right?
Yeah.
Will it
Actually,
matter?
Saudi used to say if you have 2 years working experience.
Mm-hmm.
But some people they join NYC working experience.
Yeah.
If you not do NYC, still they call am luck. You can also apply. Of course, you have other years of experience, even
Mm.
before your BSc. So you can just apply. The agents, every employment or whatever comes with description what they want.
What they want,
So
yeah.
yes, it comes with what they want from the nurse that they're looking for. So once you apply, the agents they are honest. I won't lie. They will
Mm.
tell you nobody will take your money from you. No, they go tell you say this thing will not work. This one go work. I've seen someone who was still doing NYC and then she came here. She finished NYC for year. So it's still same thing. Just take the chance, apply.
So,
Who
how
knows?
can we get? What websites we get these agents? Like where?
No, na who
Now,
know
tell
who
me,
na
I
him
tell you.
dey
Okay, so
eh
can people message you because I know you're not allowed to
no
say it.
problem.
So, guys,
No
if you want
problem.
to get her agent or any
Mm,
agent that she approves, that she knows, please
mm.
message her because with Saudi, the rules are a bit strict and we don't want to give too much
Eh,
information so that we don't get into
yeah,
trouble. But you can message her
mm,
on Facebook. Her
mm.
name on
Yeah.
Facebook is Virginia Oma.
Omar Ila,
If you
yes.
go to my Facebook, I tagged her
Uh-huh.
on my post. So you can just click that
Mhm.
and message her directly and she's going to help you with. But
I
please
will
don't go and
respond.
bombard
Please,
her
we
with
want
so
to
much.
bring nurses here as much as we can. Make we come out from that place where we did. Wetin happen?
I'm surprised you don't even post much about your working experience. Why? You're not open, you don't post.
Yeah, actually, I don't get to. I am not, just once in a while I get to
Yeah.
post. And let's just say I'm not the person that puts myself, out
Out.
there.
Yeah.
It's with this post, some people got to know that I live in Saudi here. So
Yeah, because you
a
don't
lot
even
of
post
people were
anything
messaging
at
me.
all.
Yes,
Ah,
I don't.
Well, it's
You
true.
saw
It's
the
not
last
everybody
one
that is
you
going.
saw me and messaged me. If you notice, I removed the location on that one because I had posted on Instagram and then it came to Facebook. And then a lot of people were messaging me, so I had to remove the
I know it's not
location.
everybody that loves the social media stuff, but it just
Yeah,
helps people.
I
And
don't have a problem with it. Let's just say, it's just not my
your
thing.
thing,
Yeah,
your
I
thing.
don't have a
It's
problem with,
okay. Honestly, it is.
yeah.
It is. It's okay.
I go start post now, Mona, no worry.
Tato. Eric is here. Eric is saying hi to you. Know Eric, right?
Enrique.
Eric! Oma for
More
the
like
ruler.
Enrique.
Eric was like we
Philippine
went to same
Connect.
school in Philippines.
Yes, so hi. Of course, I know him very well. Shall we do
So
Loma together now?
yes, we went to Loma College together. So
Uh-huh.
someone is asking, what are the things to look out for when securing your role as a nurse in Saudi? So what do you look out for?
And basically, it's just normal, general, what general nurses do.
Mm-hmm.
That's your role here. And the truth is, you don't have to even stress yourself, or tear your shirt about it or sweat about anything. You have people to guide you. When
Mm,
you come in, the normal role from your country, that's what you do here. The only difference is this is a different country.
mm-hmm.
Maybe in your country, you are doing blood transfusion, you will give laxatives before you start, you give laxatives before you finish, be after you finish. Here,
Mm.
it's not like that.
You just have to
Some
learn new things.
transfusion, you don't even give laxatives at all. Maybe
We also
in
don't give
like
laxis here with
exactly, we don't
transfusion.
give. But in Nigeria, they will write to
You
we. In
get
fact,
you
it's
you
already in
you
your
you put
brain.
it inside the blood, right? Abi you. No,
No,
we don't
you
give.
give
We just
first, then you start the blood. Then after you finish, you now give another 20
no. We
milligram again.
don't.
I
We don't
know
give. We don't do
that's
that
what
here.
we do in Nigeria, but so that's an instance. So
Mm-hmm.
generally, it's everything that you know as that's your role as a general nurse, and that would depend on where you work. If you work in MCH, it's different. If you work in cardiology, of course, it's different. If you work in the ER, it's different. So it
Mm,
just depends, yes. But don't worry, you have a lot of help here. People here, they won't just push you into the jungle to go and die.
mm.
Here, they will support you every step of the way from when you come in. There are
Okay.
people to guide you. In fact, yeah, if you ask question, nobody they laugh you. If you don't
No.
know, even if you know, ask to be sure. Because
Yeah.
when you make mistake,
Mm-mm.
that time now there is no going back.
Yes,
So
it's the same
sometimes
here.
not
If you
like
make mistake, they'll say, "Why
if
didn't
I
you
let me
ask?"
give you an instance, when you take blood sample and put in the tubes, you have to give it to your charge to look at the sample that you have taken. There are some of our samples, especially in cardiology, there are some of our samples that we have to get it to a certain level. And then
Mm,
for us in the cardiac ICU, we do routine labs for our patients every morning. So you
mm-hmm.
have to give her to confirm the name, on the barcode, the
Yeah.
name, if the code is complete, the sample that you have taken, the code and the bottle, if it's the same, and the
Really?
level of, yeah, just to be sure. Because say, yeah, that they open over like mad.
What's that?
So,
They open waiting cases,
and this occurrence variance report,
incident. What?
incident reports, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
accident reports, yeah.
yeah.
So they open her hair like mad. Nobody sends you. So imagine that you now get to be doing counseling all the time for little things that you can
Yeah.
actually avoid.
Mhm.
So your
I
child
think it's
nurse will
even
look
good
at them.
practice. To be honest, it's good
Yes,
practice to
it
be
is.
sure.
Yes. Then when your child nurse look at them and she approves, then you can send to the lab. So
Mhm.
for us, it's quite that she sample where they collect from my country. Me that may phlebotomy, I guys they used to call it there.
Someone
you
is
know,
asking, please, how much will it cost for me to come to Saudi? I think you came a bit late because we've already talked
uh,
about this. But do
yeah.
you want to just say something again?
Anyway, like we said, it depends on the salary that they offer you. But basically, if you have maybe 5 years experience above, just be sure that at least you'll be dropping like 1 or a little more. But
Mhm.
most importantly, the salary they offer you is what you give.
Okay. So please, do
Mhm.
they employ dentists too?
I honestly, for
Mm.
now, I'm not
Okay.
sure they are open to that. Yes, because
Okay.
lately, even for nurses and doctors, they have this vision, but that by 2030, there are people should be covering, almost everywhere by that time.
So they will
So now
stop.
they have a lot of people, yeah, they are graduating, and then when they graduate, that's another bad side though, being here. When, when they have people that they graduate, your job number will just lost from you. It means they've given it to somebody else.
Mm-mm.
So the only thing that you can do is that at least you're in the country already, you have a license, and then you
Okay.
can actually
Look for
apply
other
for
jobs.
another job. So for now, I don't think they are open for dentists, optometrists. Actually, those opportunities are a bit on the low at the
Okay.
moment, but you can always try your luck. Who
Yeah.
knows? Yeah.
Okay. Someone is asking,
Mm-mm.
is only RN with 2 years. So we've talked about this as well. Can somebody who is positive work there in Saudi? When you say somebody who is positive,
Sensitive
are you
one.
trying to say HIV or what kind of positive? I don't know. Can you make your question a bit clear because it's
Clear.
not really clear?
Mm-mm.
So, do they take diploma nurses in Saudi? We've answered this question and it's a no. You need a degree before they will take you in
Yeah.
Saudi. Please
Mm-mm.
connect us. So, I've already said you can message her on Facebook. She will help you.
This
How
is
is
bullshit.
security in Saudi? As in, hope no wars. How peaceful is the place in Saudi?
Saudi is very, very peaceful. In fact, in this
Hey!
Saudi, it's only at night that we go out. See, I have lipstick on because I'll be going out after this call.
Ah, sorry. Oh yeah, guys, let's round off.
No,
Let's round
it's
off.
okay. I'll just be seeing some Nigerians that came in. It's okay. In this Saudi, even at 12 a.m. at night, we dey waka for road. And I will not lie, Saudi is very safe. It's a safe space, especially for women. Nobody will molest you. Nobody will stress you. Nobody will frustrate you, to be honest. I feel waka for road 2 a.m. Nobody go reach you at day.
Wow.
And there are cameras everywhere in Saudi, even on the road, speed limits, all cameras are checking. Though of course we will not say that there are
Yeah,
no
yeah,
one or two. Of
definitely.
course,
One
in
or
every
two.
99 there's always a one
Yeah.
remaining.
Mm.
But generally, our Saudi is very safe, please. Very, very safe. We don't have war here. No guns. You won't even see guns anywhere. In fact, if we have patients that need maybe police coverage or soldiers coverage, by the time I look at them like this in the ICU, they know I'm eyeing their gun because really I will tell them I don't like seeing gun and they will keep it away. They are that considerate, yes. So please, Saudi is very safe, especially for women. Please. No, no, don't think anything. We are
Do you
fine.
have church there?
Mbao.
No church at all at all.
No church at all. No church at all. At all, at all.
But
It's not
you are allowed
allowed.
to pray at your house. Nobody will come and disturb you.
Yes,
Right?
please. You're allowed to pray as long as you don't inconvenience any other person because
Okay.
no one is inconveniencing you. And
Mm.
Saudi is not like Nigeria that they put speaker inside your house. You understand? Saudi is a calm place, no problem. And even when they call prayers, even when we're inside the hospital, we can hear that they've called prayers, but it's not loud. They just
Mm.
have, like a filter. It's very on the low, so no problem. You can pray in your room. You don't have to hit the walls. You don't have to disturb other people because people just came back from work. They need to rest.
Yeah,
People
that's
want to
normal
sleep at
anywhere.
night.
Anyways, it's
Yeah.
normal. It's not because it's a
So
Muslim
please be a
country.
normal human being. And again, another thing, they respect your religion and they expect you to respect theirs. Don't come and be arguing religion. That's not what brought you here. What brought you here is come and work, make your money and
And
sleep
go back home. Hey,
and go home when
life no
necessary.
suppose hard pass
Don't
like that.
yes, don't make it unnecessarily difficult for yourself. Nothing concern you with religion. if you believe say na this one be your God, fine. If another person believes in this one being God, fine. Respect each other's
Yeah.
religion. Stay out of, in fact, if you mistakenly hear say that they discuss religion matter, just drag two leg,
Move
find
away.
another work, maybe they busy. In case hand they eat you or mouth they eat you. So please, 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 no church
Yeah.
here. Oh.
Somebody's asking, how is the salary
Yeah.
for nurses? Hey, okay, you are late. Oh. We've talked about this already. But
Salary is very good.
so yeah, you can rewatch the video. We've really talked about how the pay is because the
Uh-huh.
pay is not the
Uh-huh.
same for everybody, but you can just
Mhm.
rewatch it, okay, my love.
Mhm.
How is social life? I think you've touched about this already as well.
Mm-mm. Saudi is conservative. We don't do parties on the road. We don't do.
No carnival.
Eh, they used to have their own small, small stuff like gathering, like festival,
Oh,
but of course, yeah, where you see they're dancing and all that, but it's not something that is regular. And
mm-mm.
then you will be too busy actually to think of social life, to be honest. Nevertheless, when we have birthdays, if I'm doing birthday now, I can try to invite my friends over. And then we cook, we laugh, we dance, but in a closed space. Maybe in my
Okay.
room, yes. Sometimes even if it's not birthday, we are all off duty. We just gather in one room and gist and
I
laugh
think
and
that you are
cook.
living the life in that Saudi. I will not lie. Because in a
Yeah,
place where you people are just alone in a like in a
exactly.
particular location, you can
Mhm,
always
mhm.
hang like here in the UK, everybody's distant. Everybody's like away, 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 away.
No, yeah, we are all together. In fact, if I yesterday I went somewhere last night, and then when they wanted to drop me, they dropped someone. They asked me, "Where your place?" That's all of us now neighbors. So if I drop you, a day okay. I say a day okay. Oh. Yeah, so we all live around each other, and then of course
That's
we
sweet.
support each other. Yeah.
How is this shift set up? 8 hours or 12 hours?
Mm.
Michelle.
It depends. There are 8 hours people. There are 12 hours people. Me, I am
But
12
you do
hours.
12. Yeah.
Yes, I
But you
do
can
12
choose which
hours.
one you want, right? Or they just fix it
I
on
know
your
it
contract.
depends on your department.
Okay. Do you
Yeah.
get the 13th check? What is 13th check?
No, please, 13 months, eh? If I understand you, maybe 13 months salary, the way they do in Nigeria, some places, is that it?
So what
But
would
we
you
don't
will you
here.
get extra money that month or what?
When I was working in MSF in Nigeria, every December they pay us 13 months. So they pay double of the salary in December.
Really? I
If
don't think we
that's
have
what
that
the
here.
person
Oh.
wants.
Ah, I've
Oh,
never
well, we
heard of
dey
this
wait
before.
that time for December, salary go show double money. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah.
People are enjoying cost
Yeah,
of
very let's
living.
enjoy.
Cost of living. I think we've talked about cost
Cost
of
of
living.
living is generally okay. Things are not expensive. Food is okay. Now, if you want buy designers, of course, we all know designers are expensive.
But for an
But
average
food,
person.
food is okay. Everyone can afford food.
Mm.
So no problem that one. Besides, you don't need to even buy food if you don't want to. For
Yeah,
some
because
hospitals, small hospitals in communities, they provide food for the staff, for the nurses, every month. Some people every week, some people every 2 weeks. But for us here, they cook for us in the cafeteria. And
mm.
imagine say na they cook. Now me where they run 12-hour shift. Now go, yeah, which day are they cook?
But do you get to buy African foodstuffs there? Do you see those kind of things to cook African things?
There's no African store, oh, my dear.
Wait, in the
But
whole of
some
Saudi or
Nigerians,
just that place you are in?
no, in Saudi generally. But I heard that in Jeddah, because Jeddah is like Lagos.
Okay. I
Yeah,
think
so
they'll definitely Niger. They'll always, and even if it's one, they will be somewhere. They will be
Jeddah is like Lagos. They said there are African stores in Jeddah, but for us around these regions, we don't
yeah.
have African stores. But there are some families who bring stuff, and then you can just contact them. They will bring for you, or you pick it up from their homes.
Mm.
But me, well, let me even advise. When I was going to Philippines, I packed clothes.
Me, I no
Hey,
pack. Me, I got the memo. I got the
I did
memo.
not get that memo. So when I got there, the suffer that I suffered. Hey, when I was
No,
coming
that
here,
one is.
I
I
didn't
got the
carry
memo
cloth.
for that
Oh.
one.
It's food. I carried all the Niger food. that I can eat. Till now, I'm still eating them. I still have some available. So
Mm.
please, oh, don't carry clothes. Oh, leave clothes. You not wear them. I'm telling you.
That's true.
Ah,
That's true. Okay, some other questions.
yes.
How about accommodation? We've already answered. Abby, you came
Mhm.
late though. We've answered. The hospital she is in currently provides her free accommodation. Most
Yeah.
hospitals actually do provide you free accommodation, so you don't have to
Actually,
pay.
all hospitals for nurses is part of your
All.
contract. Yes.
Oh,
All government. I don't know about private, but all
okay.
government hospitals, yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Wow, guys, you've heard it all. If you have another question, please ask. We are going to round up now. This is
Yes,
really an
so
insightful talk. Thank you so much, nurses. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate you all.
thank you,
Do you have any
nurses.
final words? I don't think there are any questions coming up again. I can't see any new questions. So, do you have any final
Yeah.
words before we say goodbye? So you can go and enjoy yourself
Well,
with your nurses. Hey, I'm
okay,
jealous.
I need to. Anyway, generally, please, dear nurses, if Canada is not coming through, UK is not coming through, Australia is not coming through, US is not coming through, take something else. It's an opportunity, it's a ladder. You have to climb from somewhere to get somewhere. And
Yeah,
to be honest, if you don't tell yourself that you can do it, you will not do it. You sit down. When some people, when you tell them, I don't have money, I don't have money. Really, it's not like someone does not want to help you. But for some of us, when you help someone, you will not even see your money back again.
again.
Finish. Hey, that
We
one is
know.
gone. But we will not
Ojimo.
even go there. Please try as much as you can. No matter what, just do something, start something. By the time you are here, if that Canada works out, you go.
You
No
go.
one will hold you hostage here. By the time you are here, if UK works, fine, you go. I will tell you, 80% of the nurses here, they are all working on leaving this place someday. No one is yet come and stay forever because honestly, we all want better for ourselves and our families.
Children,
So no
yeah.
one will stay here forever. So please try as much as you can. Just make that decision, stand by it, and then it's achievable, really. It is. So I
Aw.
beg.
Ah! Thank you so much, Nurse Oma. I've really
Thank
I've learned a
you.
lot. I've enjoyed chatting with you. I'm sure a lot of people have
Yes,
enjoyed this session as well.
thank you for
Thank you
having
so much
me.
for agreeing to come, even if you had to let go of your shift. Oh God,
Yeah,
thank you
it's
so much. I really
okay.
appreciate. Can a
No
new registered
problem.
nurse apply? Yes, you can. We've talked
Yes,
about it.
please.
Just rewatch the
Mm,
video. It's really informative. She
mm,
said a lot, and it's not
mm,
fair for her to keep going back the same thing again. Okay, so
mm,
just rewatch the video. You will learn a lot. All right,
mm.
Oma, I'm going to let you go now. Please, I'm going to
Thank
let
you
you go
so
now.
much.
Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. Okay, enjoy
No
the rest of your
problem. Thank
day.
you for having me there.
Bye, guys.
Bye.